Hi parents, my name is Miss Zorn and I'm going to talk to you guys about the different subtraction methods that I've seen used in the classroom, the goals for the class, and methods that you can use at home to help your students when they're doing different subtraction problems. So let's get started. So the problem that we're going to talk about in the next 4 examples is there are 45 birds in a tree, 17 birds fly away, how many are left? Many students in the class use the standard algorithm. They did 45 minus 17 equals 28. They crossed out the 4 to get a 3 and put the 1 to get 15. When talking with students, though, they weren't quite sure why they were doing this, and this raised a concerns for me. So one of the reasons that I decided to create this is to talk about different ways we can subtract. I did like the students' method of drawing this tree though, and drawing 45 and crossing out 17 to get 28 left. This student did perceptual accounting. Perceptual accounting is when you draw all 45, then you cross out 17, and then you count what's left. So they had 28 circles left. The next work that I'd like to show you is to talk about a number line. So this student had a really good thinking and they went all the way to 64. They circled 45 and then counted back until they got to 28. 28 was their final answer. Another method that I've been working on in the classroom is estimation. I want students to critically think about their numbers and where they're getting their numbers from, and I want them to think about why they're subtracting and what they're subtracting about. So in this, estimation is an educated guess. So I wanted them to critically think about this, and when they subtracted, they could see how close their educated guess is. And so this student guessed 27. While we know the answer is 28, I was really happy to see the number sense in this answer. Our goal for the class is to stray away from using the standard algorithm. Not because the standard algorithm is wrong, I just want to see different methods and use different models, as this might help them better conceptually understand what the standard algorithm is. So let's talk about what we can do at home when our students are struggling with a subtraction problem. We can put them on an open number line. So this means that since we're subtracting, we're going to start at this far end. We're going to put 36, and then we're going to think, what can I easily take away? And so I know I have to take away 17, and so what I can easily do in my head is 10. And so I get 26, and then I know I need to keep going because that's not 17. So I can do 7, but that's really hard in my head, so I'm going to do minus 6. And that's easy for me because I know that minus 6 will get me to 20 and even 20, so that's really easy to me. And then minus 1, last step, was just super easy because I can just subtract 1 in my head, and that's 19. All of these top numbers are going to add up to 17, and this, which shows me that 19 is my final answer. Other ideas that we can use at home is creating our own manipulatives. So I can do this. I can get this manipulative that I created. I just cut a sheet of paper and then I put 10 lines on it. And then when I'm subtracting, I can take what subtract the bigger number, and I can create one of these manipulatives, and then I can take the smaller number away from that. So if I'm subtracting 10 minus 7, I can use a manipulative to help me better visualize this, and I can use my scissors to physically cut what I'm subtracting, which is really helpful if I'm struggling with that problem. Another method that you can use is just to practice their subtraction skills is to find a serving size of their favorite snack or something and tell them they can have this many before dinner. So I chose jelly beans, and I have red, purple, and white. So I'm going to tell my student that I can eat all the red ones plus 1 white one, and I know that's 12. And I know that 27 is the serving size. So then I'm going to ask them, how many jelly beans do I have left? I can count these jelly beans if I wanted to. I could count all the purple and one white, or I could estimate and then do the subtraction problem. I could use the manipulatives or an open number line. This is getting students to connect with their math subject and better work with their subtraction problems. So these are methods that I've seen in the classroom, and I hope that you guys enjoyed and have a fantastic day.